If you enjoy this video, consider supporting us on Patreon for just $5 a month. Click on the card in the upper right hand corner for more information. Hey guys, this is Julian of Julian Gray Media. Today's video is a follow-up to the Gravitas Remix Challenge. If you haven't heard my newest song, Reach, you can check that out in the link in the upper right-hand corner. It came out with Gravitas Recordings. It's like this progressive house tune I did a few weeks ago, almost a month ago. Maybe it is a month ago. I'm totally lost track of time. But basically, we put the stems out with their production group called Gravitas Create. And it's essentially just a challenge. You do whatever you want with the stems. So this video is going to be reacting to some of my favorite entries. It's not really a competition because there's no clear winner, but I'm going to have a top 5 list on the actual playlist and maybe the description of this video so you guys can check out some of my favorites of all of the entries. We got around 50 entries, so we're not going to cover all of them, but we're going to do some reactions to some of my favorite ones today. If you haven't checked out the playlist already, you can do so in the description as well. But basically, that's all of the submissions. I didn't put them in any particular order. I just put all of the submissions we got so you can hear all of the entries. And I think you guys can appreciate a lot of them. Without any further ado, we're going to hop into the studio here, go on SoundCloud, and check out some of my favorite submissions of the competition. And then maybe I'll address some of the things I like about each one. So these are all of the remixes that we got. I'm going to play a few of my favorites here for you on the video today, and you're going to see why they're my favorites. So we're going to start things off with Rob's remix. I don't know what his real name is, and he only has 5 followers on SoundCloud. If you want to check him out, he's this URL right here. Really random URL. I don't know why he's using such a weird one. But this one really impressed me. He took it in a very different direction. Let's give it a play and listen to some of the elements used in the song. This one gives me like the neon sunset driving into the palm tree beach whatever vibe, like the synthwave vibe. And I'm an absolutely huge fan of that synth and retro wave style, that 8th note pluck sound over a slowed down tempo like that, and with the gated snare and everything. So this absolutely did it for me. Another one that we really liked was Human Contrast. He spelled my name wrong, but that's okay. He did this really awesome drum and bass remix. It's kind of Nero, very similar to like Noisia Style and Signal and all those guys. Let's give this a play. If you guys didn't know, I'm a huge drum and bass fan. When I first moved to LA, all the shows I went to were drum and bass shows. There's this weekly called Accelerated, or maybe it's a monthly, I don't know what it is, but I would go to those all the time, and they have some really sick drum and bass. And I've grown this like really interesting liking to drum and bass, so this really struck a chord with me. Absolutely love the remix, man. You guys can check him out at human_contrast on SoundCloud. Very, very awesome remix of Reach. The next remix I want to cover is Stuffed Crust. He is a patron of the channel, and he did a really, really cool remix. Let's give this thing a play. He kind of took it down to a slower tempo and did like almost like a minimal sound. Almost like adult contemporary vibes. Very laid back and loungy. Very, very cool. And as I said, he's a patron of the channel, so I owe him a lot of support. If you guys are interested in being patrons for the channel and you want to support me so I can continue making videos like this, there's going to be a link in the description of this video that you can check out. Next one I wanted to do was Not Sure. He is a really sick producer, and he did a very, very cool, almost ambient remix. So good. You can check him out at It's Not Sure on SoundCloud. He is one of my favorite producers right now. The next one we have is someone you guys probably already know, Jason White.
You really need to...
Mr. Krabs.
Jesus.
His remix is doing very well. I may have helped a little bit on it, but only because I live with him and I gave some in-person critiques. So yeah, Jason's my roommate. You can check him out at Jason White on SoundCloud. This remix is doing pretty fire. I hope you guys dig the brand. I helped influence it a little bit. And by helped influence, I mean I designed it. You can probably see my influence on that. Very cool. Go follow Jason. He's just starting out his music releasing career. He's been doing this for several years now along with me. He just never really publicized his music. So now he's getting started doing that, and this was a good way to get it started. So check him out. The remix is really cool. Here's another one on the more electro end. It's called Hot Garbage Remix, and his profile picture is trash. I don't know if that was a reference to my hot garbage comment on from Deadmau5. Joel called my music hot garbage. But I love it. I love this. This is the best brand I've ever seen. So it's a really cool electro tune. Give us a listen. I say electro kind of loosely because this is totally more like in between techno and electro, very Mousetrap, Black Gummy-esque. I dig it a lot. You can check him out at Hot Garbage Man on SoundCloud. And then the last one of the day that we're going to cover is Sis Demis, who I consider the best remix of the entire bunch. He blew it out of the park. I consider it better than my original song, and he took the vision of the original song and expanded upon it in the exact direction that I was going in. He just did it better than I did. So here is the Sis Demis remix. I also want to congratulate him. I was originally going to shoot this video on Tuesday, right before the remix competition for Mousetrap was announced for the Dom Kane remix competition. And he was still my first choice, but he actually just won the Dom Kane remix competition through Sonic Academy and Mousetrap, meaning he's now going to be a Mousetrap artist as well. So congrats to him on that as well. And he also got the top pick in my competition. This kid is going to explode soon. One of the best producers I've heard in a while, and his music's just insanely good. So give this a listen. Congrats on the Mousetrap signing, dude. And fantastic work on this remix. It's so good. Yeah, I was actually blown away by that one. It's so good. Make sure to follow Systemis on SoundCloud and everything else. He is incredible. He's going to explode very soon. So that brings us to the end of this reaction video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Let me know why in the comments below. What was your favorite remix of the playlist or of this video? Make sure to let me know in the comment section below. Did you agree with what I picked? And if not, let me know down there as well. If you guys want to remix the song, the stems are still available. You can download them until the end of time. They're up there, and you can go ahead and remix it if you feel so inclined 10 years down the road. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more. I make 3 videos a week like this, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And make sure to join our Discord and Facebook groups. We have communities there around musical projects like this that we get off the ground all the time. And we have some very, very talented people like Systemis in there as well. So I am Julian of Julian Gray Media. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, go jam Systemis Remix, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.